Grand Theft Auto. The first GTA game came out in 1997. It was top-down, chaotic, and didn't care about the rules. You played as a nameless criminal in cities like Liberty City, San Andreas, and Vice City, but they didn't look like much yet. The goal was simple: steal cars, cause mayhem, and climb the criminal ranks. Missions came through payphones. The more chaos you caused, the more points you earned. Cops chased you, gangs hated you, and the radio never stopped. It was glitchy, loud, and kind of a mess, but people loved it. It was the beginning of something big. Grand Theft Auto, London, 1969. This was the first expansion in GTA history, and the only one set outside of the US. It used the same engine and gameplay as the original GTA, but dropped you into 1960s London. Same chaos, but now with British accents, old school cars, and swinging London vibes. You still answered payphones, stole cars, and caused trouble, but this time with a bowler hat and a proper accent. It didn't change the formula much, but it proved that GTA could be anywhere, even across the pond. Grand Theft Auto London 1961. This one was more of a bonus than a full game. GTA London 1961 was a free expansion for players who already had London 1969. It added a new set of missions, a new map, and a few extra vehicles, still all in that retro British style. The gameplay stayed the same, top-down, loud, and lawless. It even included a multiplayer mode, which was rare back then. Not many people remember this one, but it's technically the earliest GTA with multiplayer and T. Grand Theft Auto 2. GTA 2 took place in a weird futuristic city called Anywhere City. It kept the top-down view, but added more color, better graphics, and a lot more gangs. Instead of just causing chaos, you had to choose who to work for: Yakuza, Zaibatsu, scientists, even religious cults. But the twist was that helping one gang made the others hate you. Your loyalty was just business, and betrayal was expected. The setting said future, but it still played like pure 90s madness. Steal cars, blow stuff up, repeat. There was even a live-action intro where the main character, Claude Speed, gets shot in the head. GTA 2 was strange, chaotic, and definitely not canon, but it set the stage for what was coming. Grand Theft Auto 3. This is where everything changed. GTA 3 took the series from top-down chaos to full 3D. You played as Claude, a silent criminal left for dead by his girlfriend during a bank robbery. He escapes prison and starts working his way up through Liberty City's underworld, doing jobs for the mafia, the Yakuza, and anyone with money. The city felt alive. Pedestrians, traffic, weather, even radio stations that reacted to your actions. Claude never spoke, but his body count did. The game was violent, gritty, and controversial, but it redefined open world games forever. GTA went from cult hit to global phenomenon, and there was no turning back. Grand Theft Auto, Vice City. Vice City took GTA to the 80s, bright colors, loud shirts, and even louder crime. You played as Tommy Vercetti, a mobster sent from Liberty City to handle a drug deal, which immediately goes wrong. Instead of going home, Tommy builds his own empire. He takes over the city one mission at a time, working with bikers, rock stars, and shady businessmen. Inspired by Scarface and Miami Vice, the game mixed beachfront glam with brutal violence. For the first time, the protagonist had a voice and a lot to say. Vice City wasn't just a map, it was a vibe, and Tommy Vercetti owned it. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. San Andreas took everything from Vice City and turned it up to 100. You played as CJ, a gang member who returns to Los Santos after his mom's death. His gang is broken, his family is distant, and the streets are run by enemies. What starts as a story about loyalty and survival becomes a full-blown saga, spanning 3 cities, corrupt cops, government conspiracies, and yes, jetpacks. You could lift weights, eat burgers, change your haircut, and ride a bike like your life depended on it. It was massive, ambitious, and iconic. And no matter what you do, Big Smoke will still order everything on the menu. Grand Theft Auto Advance. GTA Advance was the weird cousin nobody talks about. It came out the same year as San Andreas, but only on Game Boy Advance, and it went back to the top-down style. The story was a prequel to GTA 3, set in the same Liberty City, but with different characters. You played as Mike, a small-time criminal trying to survive after his partner gets killed. It had drive-bys, explosions, and missions like the classics, but with pixel graphics and tiny text. Most people skipped it, but if you wanted GTA in your pocket before smartphones existed, this was it. Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City Stories. Liberty City Stories took us back to the gritty streets of GTA 3, only this time, it was a few years earlier. You played as Tony Cipriani, a loyal soldier of the Leona family, returning after years in hiding. He expects respect, but ends up doing dirty work to prove himself all over again. He fights rival gangs, cleans up internal messes, and tries not to get crushed by his own mob boss, or his mother. It was the first 3D GTA on handhelds originally made for PSP, but it felt like a full console experience. Liberty was familiar. but the story was all new, and for the first time, you could ride motorcycles in GTA 3's map. Game changer. Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. Vice City Stories takes place 2 years before Tommy Vercetti showed up. This time, you play as Victor Vance, a soldier just trying to support his sick brother. But things go bad fast. He gets kicked out of the army after being set up and ends up diving into Vice City's underworld. He works with smugglers, dealers, and shady businessmen, all while trying to stay sane and survive. The game expanded the original Vice City map with more interiors, jet skis, and even empire-building mechanics. It had a darker tone, a tragic ending, and a reminder. In Vice City, even the good guys get dirty. Grand Theft Auto 4. GTA 4 marked the start of the HD era. You played as Niko Bellic, an Eastern European immigrant chasing the American dream or running from a nightmare. He arrives in Liberty City expecting money, freedom, and a fresh start. Instead, he finds debt, betrayal, and chaos. Niko takes jobs from gangsters, politicians, and arms dealers, all while trying to escape his past. The tone was darker, the physics more realistic, and the story deeper than ever before. Choices mattered, friends could die, and bowling became a meme. Liberty City never looked better, or felt heavier. Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and Damned. This was the first big DLC for GTA 4, and it flipped the story completely. You played as Johnny Klebitz, the vice president of a biker gang called the Lost MC. While Niko was dealing with mobsters, Johnny was trying to keep his gang from tearing itself apart. Drugs, betrayals, and a president fresh out of rehab made that difficult. The gameplay focused on biker life, clubhouse missions, convoy shootouts, and a loyal gang that rode with you. It was grimy, violent, and full of internal conflict. Same city, different kind of chaos. Grand Theft Auto 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony. The Ballad of Gay Tony turned the gray streets of Liberty City into a neon playground. You played as Luis Lopez, the bodyguard and right-hand man of nightclub owner Gay Tony. Between helping his mother, managing VIP clubs, and dodging gangsters, Luis ends up doing everything from fighting the Russian mob to stealing tanks. The game brought back parachutes, crazy stunts, and missions with jetpacks, golf clubs, and helicopters exploding midair. It was flashy, loud, and unapologetically fun. Liberty City had never looked so expensive or so dangerous. Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. Chinatown Wars was GTA like you'd never seen it. Cell-shaded, top-down, and made for handhelds. You played as Huang Li, the spoiled son of a triad boss who comes to Liberty City to deliver a family sword and immediately gets robbed. From there, it's revenge, drugs, and digital mayhem. The game introduced a full drug-dealing system, touchscreen minigames, and a comic book art style that actually worked. It was fast, clever, and surprisingly deep. Most people slept on it, but it's one of the smartest GTA games ever made. Grand Theft Auto 5. GTA 5 gave you not one, but 3 protagonists, and each one brought chaos in a different flavor. Michael was a retired bank robber with family problems. Franklin was a street-smart repo man chasing a better life. And Trevor was Trevor. You could switch between them anytime, planning heists, racing through Los Santos, or just blowing everything up for no reason. The map was huge, city, desert, mountains, ocean, and packed with missions, secrets, and distractions. But the story was only half of it. GTA Online launched soon after, turning Los Santos into a shared world where players could rob banks, build empires, and fight over flying motorcycles. It started small, but exploded into one of the biggest online games ever made. Updates, new businesses, races, chaos. It kept growing for over a decade. GTA 5 didn't just raise the bar, it built the whole casino.